I'm a designer and creative director, and I studied in London, and I've worked in a lot of international agencies. I was introduced by a mutual friend to Jean-Marie Lemesle, director of the École BLEUE, and this is quite some years ago because I started working at École BLEUE a long time ago. And Jean-Marie was interested in having graphic design, visual communications as part of the studies at the École BLEUE, and also interested in the idea of having some classes taught in English. So that was my first contact. I started doing the very first class of graphic design, visual communications in English. This goes back about 14 years. So I started off just one class, 1 day a week at the École BLEUE, and slowly we've developed, obviously, the global design project, the global design teaching, and also the classes that are taught in English. And today, every single year from first year right through to the 5th year has a class of visual communications, 1 day a week, in English. So the whole thing has grown, and we're now a team of 6 people teaching visual communications in English at the École BLEUE. I think what differentiates us, the École BLEUE, from the other schools is, first of all, the philosophy and the teaching based around global design. The fact that the 3 disciplines of interior design, graphic design, visual communications, and product design are all treated with equal importance. And also that we bring those 3 disciplines together in the projects. When we do a global design project, if we're working on branding of a hotel or something like that, we'll be designing the interior design of the hotel, the furniture, the name, the logo, the graphics, all around the same project. So it's really a kind of 360-degree vision of the brand and the identity of the project. I think that's one of the things that really makes the school unique. As a professional, we all have 1 foot in industry, 1 foot in teaching. And I think that's the most important thing in terms of forming the next generation of designers, because every single day we're confronted with real-world problems with our clients, working on a project, managing a team, working with subcontractors and partners and clients and so on. So we're completely up to date, obviously, all the time with what's going on in industry, and we're sharing the knowledge that we're learning every day on the projects we're doing professionally with the students. And of course, vice versa, you know, some of the input from the students complements the work we do professionally. So I think that balance between the two is essential. In the school, you have a huge resource of skill, people, knowledge that you can draw on and you can benefit from. So I think what's important is to really interact with your classmates and with your teachers to get as much benefit from the experience that obviously all of the teaching staff have. Again, as professionals, they have a lot of knowledge. Obviously, we want the students to invest as much effort in their work, because we all know that, you know, the design business is a difficult and competitive business. It's a very exciting business to be in, but it's you've really got to be great. You know, an average designer will not go very far. A great designer, you know, can do incredible things and can go very far. So investment, experimentation, research, the capacity to bounce back and react to the comments and criticism and advice that you're given and bounce back with other ideas. I would suggest that all of those are important things. Another thing I think really important is, you know, the sketchbook. Use your sketchbook. It's a fantastic tool. Fill it every day. Observe, sketch, note, stick in things that you see, because there is so much stimulus around us. Sometimes, you know, we suffer from an overdose of too much information. But if you're constantly looking, analysing, observing, noting, then I think you enrich your whole visual culture, your design culture, and you become potentially a better designer.